My parents cropped my baby out of the family photo. He ruins the aesthetic, Mom said. Dad snapped, "No one needs to see your mistake in our fram. Get lost." I just smiled. They had no idea what's coming next. "I'm not blind. You cropped him out." My voice cracked louder than I meant, but I didn't care anymore. The new photo sat smugly in its thick golden frame, plastered above the mantel like a shrine to everything they wanted the world to believe. Smiles, matching flannel, a family, but my son was gone, removed like a stain. "You always find a way to ruin things, Eli," my mother spat, not even looking up from her tea. "That photo was for our Christmas card, not your consequences." "He's not a consequence," I growled. "He's not part of this family." My dad barked from across the room. "You had a kid with some girl who disappeared the second diapers got real. And now what? We're supposed to parade around like this was the plan?" "He's your grandson. He's your burden." Danny, the youngest, winced but said nothing. She always chose silence when things turned sharp. I stepped closer to the mantel, to the lie. "You photoshopped me holding no one, just blank space, like you can edit shame away." "You embarrassed us." I nodded once. Calm, too calm. They had no idea what I was about to do. "I'm Eli, 26, a father, and apparently an embarrassment. My son's name is Jaden. He's 14 months old. His laugh hit something in me I didn't know existed. And when he wraps his tiny fingers around mine like I'm the whole damn world, I'm home. But to them, I'm the one who ruined everything. I used to beg for their approval, stay quiet to keep the peace, swallow disrespect like vitamins. But the silence hardened. It grew bones. Today, I'm not swallowing a damn thing. The family roster. Dad. Paul, 60, iron-spined, church-going, image-obsessed, says things like "man up" and means "shut up." Mom. Lorraine, 58, smiles like she's posing, judges like it's prayer, believes apologies make you weak. Danny. 19, baby of the family, college freshman, smart, observant, learned early to avoid becoming me. Jaden. My son. Born from the most painful, beautiful mistake of my life. And me? I'm the edited-out middle child turned invisible man. "You know what hurts?" I said, voice steady. "You still cash the checks I send, still smile for photos, but one sign of my kid, my actual life, and suddenly it's about aesthetic?" Dad scoffed. "You think those little deposits make up for dragging this family's name through mud?" "Dragging your name?" I laughed, cold. "You mean raising my son alone because his mom ghosted a week after he was born, because I didn't dump him on you? You should have given him up." The air thinned. Even Danny's head jerked up. "I was 19 with a baby, sleeping on couches between work and school. You said, if you want to be a father, go be one, just not here. And look how that turned out." Mom muttered I wanted to scream, but instead, I smiled. They still didn't know. I'd been recording everything. 3 years ago, I was broke, exhausted. Jaden was colicky, and I hadn't slept for 2 days. My hands shook while heating a bottle. I called them, begged. "Just one night. Please, I need sleep. I'm seeing spots." Dad said, "You made this bed." Mom said, "Try a shelter. That's what they're for." So I did. I wrapped my son in 2 coats and took the train to a church basement that smelled like bleach and loneliness. I held him all night. I sang off-key lullabies while he cried into my chest, and they never asked where I went. I reached into my bag and pulled out a small silver USB drive, held it up. "You want to talk about shame?" I said. Mom blinked. "What is that?" "Proof. of who you really are when no one's watching. Dad stood up. Don't play games, Eli. 3 years of voice recordings, phone calls. That time you told your sister I was damaged goods. The night you said you wish I'd given Jaden away so you wouldn't have to explain him at Bible study. I tossed it onto the coffee table. This one? It's already backed up and sent to someone who knows what to do with it. Mom turned pale. Dad clenched his fists. Danny whispered, "Wait, seriously? Every lie, every insult, every time you mocked me for being a father while pretending to be ones yourselves. You little bastard." Dad growled, stepping toward me. "Say it again," I said, staring right through him. "Say it to the man who's been more of a father to Jaden than you've ever been to me. You've lost your damn mind." No, I finally found it. Mom slammed her mug down. "Do you want to burn this family to the ground?" "No," I replied quietly. "But I'm done pretending it wasn't already on fire." Dad's face reddened, then cracked. Danny finally stood. "He's right. You are cruel. You always have been, just cleaner about hiding it." The room shook, but I didn't. "You all finally hear me now?" I asked, calm as glass. "Or do you need another file?" I left the USB on the table and grabbed my coat. "Where are you going?" Danny asked. "Home," I said. Jaden would be waiting. We'd build a blanket fort and eat applesauce and watch cartoons until he passed out on my chest. That was love, not whatever this was. As I opened the door, Mom said, quietly, "Eli, wait." I paused. Her voice cracked. "We didn't know you were hurting that bad." I turned slightly. "You didn't want to know. No rage, no tears. Just truth. But you still can." 3 weeks later, a photo arrived in the mail, Jaden and I, from last Christmas. Uncropped, printed, framed, no note, just the photo, and under it, scribbled in Danny's handwriting. Took me hours to find the full version, but he belongs. We both know that. I smiled. I wasn't fixed. The wound still itched, but I was free. Jaden laughed from the kitchen, smashing banana on the high chair tray like a toddler god. I hung the photo above our mantel and whispered to the quiet, "This is what family looks like now."